really cranking out the radio videos here at the end of 2024, catching up on, well, things I should have been doing a long time ago, really. This is an interesting little piece that I really only picked up because of how colorful it was, not knowing much else about it, and the brand, the Polaroid brand. It's kind of an interesting thing to see on a radio, and you can see here that it even works. I think I paid a little bit too much for it, though. But it's here in all of its glory. The thing that makes these special, really, isn't the fact that it's a radio. As my camcorder tells me I need to change my battery pack, even though it just finished telling me I've got 60 minutes of record time. I don't know, I think I might need to start finding more batteries for this HF200 camera again, but oh well. Here's the instructions. You can see film pack radio. And that's what makes this thing so special. Because Polaroid 600 Plus is a film type. Used little cartridges that I guess had batteries in them. I love that note. The radio requires batteries to operate. Something kind of funny about that. You can use an empty Polaroid film pack. I wonder what happens if you try to use a full one. Although I guess there must be film in it that prevent it from actually going into the radio. But it talks about a battery adapter, which fortunately this thing has. I guess if it didn't, then I probably wouldn't have bought it either, because, you know, even as nice and colorful as it is, and I'm a sucker for colorful things, I'm not a sucker for useless things. So and there's your battery pack. There's really not a whole lot to this. It just takes 4 AA batteries. And it goes in like that. I presume that it even looks like the pack. Oops. We put the lid back on that. Control-wise, pretty standard stuff. Volume, band. There's a headphone output. I believe this is monophonic only, so that'd be a monophonic earphone connection. And the tuner right there. So we could try to have a little bit of a demo. Extend a little antenna. And again, as with the last couple of these, I'm kind of surprised the little gripping ball is still intact. I'm going to put that back in there properly. So that's driving me insane. The way that it's done. Alright. So let's just have a quick listen. I think it's tuned to a station right now. There's a fitting song that I can't play too much of. It's not the greatest sounding thing in the world, as you might imagine, for a tiny speaker. I think it'd be generous to call that more than a 1-inch speaker. Might be an 1.5 inches at best, but it's probably not great. So we'll just tune this and we'll do a quick band scan. Not sure how well it'll pick anything up. This looks like another one of those radios with a condensed band. Yeah, there's a bunch of stations missing.
Top 50 countdown with Shannon Ella.
Yeah, look at that. We're already at 100. There's a little bit of dirt there. Yeah, that's it. Switch it to AM, see if it can pick anything up. Other than interference. Probably be a lot better if it wasn't in here.
Slot who rips it high over the blocker of
Carter George. Hard to find any fault there on Carter George.
Yeah. It's probably picking stuff up, I just can't hear it.
So many young people that are playing the game, girls and boys, who...
Yeah, that's basically it. So, there you go. There's your Polaroid 600 Plus radio. Kind of an interesting footnote in history. Better stop this video soon before the camera dies. So thank you for watching. And if you have any comments, feel free to leave them below. I did forget to mention where I got this from. This actually came from an antique store in Beep, Indiana. I'm sure that's going to get turned into something later on by my Tapers section audience. But, you know, what fun is it if you can't have, well, fun, right?